But I was in grade school when we moved here.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to the Evergreen Elementary School, the original one. And now they got that brand new one that they're making, and it's going up so fast, so fast. But they only had like 6 grades. I think it was 1st through 6th when I moved out here. I think I started in the 3rd grade. And then from there we would go to the Goodmans, we'd go to the high school because the high school went from 9, 10, 11, and 12. But then they built the Goodman in Gig Harbor, so that had the 7th and 8th grade. So then we would, so I'd have to ride all the way to Gig Harbor to go to that school and then ride back to Purdy and transfer buses in order to come about here. Because it was about an hour and a half bus ride both ways, just getting to school and trying to get home from school. And of course, I probably had a half a mile to walk to get to the bus stop every morning too. Not quite as far as Bud had to walk to get to school. Riding around on my horse still, so had a good time. And then there's the old Long Branch store that used to be down there, and they had 1 gas pump and a hitching post. So I'd go down there and I'd wrap my reins around the hitching post so I can go in and buy my candy or whatever it was I was going after. But yeah, I really enjoyed the 4-H club down there, and they used to have bleachers down there on the side, which obviously are not there anymore or anything. But
where did you keep your horse at?
At our place up Long Branch farther. We lived on a big old 50-acre farm, huge pastures and everything. So my horse's name was Longfellow. Well, the horse I was riding then was Nick, my Palomino. But I ended up with this other horse called Longfellow. He was my favorite horse because I'd take him out in the bay down at the Long Branch boat ramp. I'd go out in the water and I'd go swimming with him. So I would just hang on to the back with his mane, and just kind of float on his back, and we'd have a grand old time. And I had a couple of girlfriends with me one time. We were, taking our horses out. And I said, do not put the horses side by side, because if they feel each other's legs, they're going to freak because they can't see. So what do? Side by side. So guess what happened? The horse threw them off, and the horses ran up the beach, and we spent all day chasing these horses down.